What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a great summer so far. Today I will be building for you guys a really nice looking PC that includes a Ryzen CPU and a GTX 900 series graphics card for only $460 US. Now before I show you guys the parts, I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Catalyst. He makes really awesome original soundtracks as well as really awesome remixes. Please go check him out, links will be in the description. Now let's get to the parts. What I got here is a Ryzen 7 1700 processor. It has 8 cores and 16 threads, a base clock of 3.0 GHz, and a max boost clock up to 3.7 GHz. Since this is the first generation of Ryzen chip, it is 14 nanometers and it is only the Zen architecture. This processor is still very powerful for content creators in 2021, and I was able to grab this CPU with the stock cooler for only $150. Now to the motherboard, we are using this B450M from BioStar once again. This motherboard may look ugly and really bad, but I was able to overclock the Ryzen 7 1700 to 3.5 GHz on all cores super easily on the stock cooler. I was able to grab this motherboard for $78.26, but right now you could buy it for just over $72 after tax at your local Canada computers. I will leave a link in the description if you don't want to search it up yourself. Now for the RAM, I grabbed this kit of 16GB DDR4 clocked at 3200 MHz RAM for only $70. 3200 MHz is a great sweet spot for Ryzen CPUs before 3rd gen. Now for the boot drive, I decided to go with another different brand 120GB SSD that I got on AliExpress for $24. Like I said in all my other videos, 120GB is a good sweet spot for beginner boot device choice. I will leave a link in the description for this particular drive. Now for the main storage, I decided to go with this 500GB hard drive that I had laying around, so I'm just gonna count it as $10. 500GB is good enough if you're on a budget, but if not, try to go with the 1TB hard drive. Before I get to the rest of the parts, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because that will make you a really amazing person. Now for the moment you all been waiting for, their graphics card. I was able to grab this GTX 960 Gaming 2GB MSI card for $110. I think $110 for a GTX 960 right now is okay, but you could probably grab one of these for a little bit cheaper. This card should perform somewhat like a GTX 1050 Ti, which people are trying to sell for over $180 right now on Facebook Marketplace for some reason. And it was really frustrating when I was like, would you do $150 for it? And they're like, you're stupid. Man, people are on some stuff these days. Now to power the whole system, I'm going to use this 500 watt 80 plus bronze EVGA unit that I got for $45 brand new at Canada Computers after tax. It's not on sale anymore, so you can't buy them for $45 after tax, but I'll leave a link in the description so you could check it every single day. Now for the Funko Pop of choice, I decided to go with the Drift Funko Pop from Fortnite because it looks cool and it's white, so I decided to grab it for $10 on Facebook. Now for the case that's gonna hold all the components in, I decided to go with this DIY PC Rainbow Flash S1 white steel case that I got off Newegg for $70.54 after tax and shipping. I decided to go with this case because I watched a Zach's Tech Turf video and he said it was a really good case, and that's why I decided to use it. And on top of that, I had 2 Snowman RGB fans left in my studio, so I decided to put them one in the front and one in the back to add extra $10 to the cost. Now let's get to the price, and then the time lapse, and then the numbers. Overall, today's PC build was really great price to performance, even though it made no sense to pair up a GTX 960 with a Ryzen 7 1700. But from what I could find, the Ryzen 5 2600 or 1600X goes around the same price as this Ryzen 7 1700 that I got for $150. So unless you could find a Ryzen 5 1600X or a Ryzen 5 2600 for around $100, don't talk to me. Even if the GTX 960 is underpowered for the Ryzen 7 1700, it still packs great performance for what it is in 2021. With this PC, it'll be really easy to swap out the graphics card in the future if you could find one at MSRP. Although I would not recommend you to pair up any graphics card that performance is higher than an RTX 3060 Ti. Now with that being said, if you liked the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and share with all your friends or whatever if you want. If you didn't like the video, then I don't know, go watch something else.